Hi, this is Quinn with Impeccabilities powered by Kaizink, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your template for decals. So we've got our core bridge order open here. This one's already proof approved, but I'm just going to use it for video purposes. So we can see in the name that we're doing a decal, as well as down here in your part and modifiers, it should also say decal. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Illustrator and we're going to click on File, Open, and that should open you up here into your templates. If it doesn't, you can find that under the farm. And then you're going to come down to the large format adhesive template and open that. And there's instructions on the top of how to get set up in the template. So we want to go to our Layers tab. We're going to turn on the decal layer. This will put in the note that shows what our cut paths are to the customer so that they know what that pink line means, as well as some notes on what the how to use the template. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our artboard size. So you're going to come over here on the left to your artboard tool, or you can do Shift-O on your keyboard. Then you're going to change it to the width and height that match what your graphic is going to be. So we can see over here in Core Bridge that it's going to be 10 inches wide, and then the height is going to be 12 inches. Your width will always be that first number, and then your height is that second. When you're in your artboard tool and you're editing things, you always want to make sure that you're using the top as your reference point, so that it will always add to it to the sides and below here, so that nothing will ever go up above onto these notes. So now we've got our artboard all set up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our naming. So we've got a note at the top as a quick reference point for this on what the file name means. So our large format files have this beginning bit, the JMD, which is the metadata. So that will tell the software that there's metadata in the file name and to read it in a way that it will input it into the software. This first number is our copies. So how many of these do we want to print? So over here in Core Bridge, we can see that we've got a product quantity of 6, and that these are single-sided. If it's double-sided in here in your modifiers, it'll say sides 2. But these are just decals, so there's not going to be a second side like there could be for a sign. So we know that this is a quantity of 6. Then this here is your magnification. So this is going to be designed at full scale, so we'll leave that at 100. If you're designing something larger, you'll design it at quarter scale and change this to 400. This is your rotation. We're rarely going to need to use this in design, but like larger banners and stuff like that, that'll have to be rotated on the material. Then we'll change this to 90 degrees to turn it. Then you've got your file name here, or your order number. So we're going to do that 19628-3, because this is product 3 on the order. And the name is going to be that customer name. And now you've got your template set up and your file named. You're ready to start designing.